Hello, everyone. How are you tonight? I want to welcome everyone in. This is my segment of Craft Round the Clock. I'm going to just try and get over to that site so I can see when I get put into the group. I'm just waiting for Tracy to come and share me into the group. We are going to be working on the hearts that we were doing last week when I was, well, actually 2 weeks ago. I had gotten sick last week, so I missed last week. But if you remember, we started doing this, and everyone said they wanted a penguin. So I drew a penguin on here. And we will do that. I do not have comments. I'll have to wait until I get shared into the group to see comments on my other device. Facebook has done some pretty crazy things here with all of our tools and stuff for going live, so I don't know who's in. If somebody could say hi that's watching, I would appreciate it. That way I'll know if I can see comments, but it doesn't look like I'm getting comments tonight. And she hasn't shared me into the group yet, so I mean I'm still a minute early, so whoop. So that could be why too. But yeah, I'm not getting any comments, so I'm just going to wait until I get into the group, and then I will put my camera down and I will start my live. I'm not in there quite yet. So if you're just coming on, hello. This is my segment of Craft Round the Clock tonight. We're going to be working on, okay, it looks like, okay, she's got me in the group, which is good. Okay, hi Tracy, hi Christy. So I can see comments on my other device. So, and comments are starting to come in on here now too. So I'm going to put you down. And I want to make sure I got it lined up right. I'm coming in through a different, I'm not coming in through my page. I'm coming in through the business suite to be able to use my tools on my camera. So okay. All right. So we were working on the 3 heart last time I was on. And today I put these on. I did glue them on. So this one's all done. And I did transfer on the penguin. So let's make sure that I can, hi Donna. Let's make sure that I can get, hi Rosie, hi Dion. Okay, that's showing up. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a blue background in here because I did paint it white, and I did use a chalk paint on it because of the it's a little dark. I did use a chalk paint on there because the wood is kind of porous. It's from the Dollar Tree, and it was in their $3 section. It was $3. So, and I'm just going to put I'm going to get a bigger brush for one thing. That one is not real big. So, And I'm using Aqua Sky. It's kind of a funny color blue. I might not stick with that. This is what I'm using here. But I want to make it a little thinner too so that it's not so blue. And we'll figure out what we can do with this background. And it's got the grooves in it too, the slat board. My cat just came in here and jumped on my chair. So is everyone staying warm? Hi, Mara. Is everyone staying warm? I sure hope so. It has been a rough New Year for me. I have been so sick the last 6 weeks. With my ears, my eardrums keep breaking. And I went into the doctor again this week, last week, and they gave me some different medication, and it so far so good. So but then I'm going to go see a specialist also. So I cannot get into them until February. So hopefully I'm just trying to smooth it out a little bit, but we'll shade around it and stuff, and that'll help with some of the white on there and stuff. But I don't want it real solid. I'm not real happy with this color blue. I might do something with that. I don't know. It didn't turn out like I thought it was going to. And it might be the way that it took to the chalk paint too, or I might have something underneath. Oh, you know what it is? I'm getting gray in there. I put the paint on top of a little gray puddle, so that's why the color is the color it is. Okay, well, we'll leave that go for now. So so my eyesight's bad too. I'm falling apart, ladies. So all right, I'm going to get some black paint out next. Let's make sure I don't put it on top of another color. Although black, I think, would be the strong one. And I'm going to just leave this white because I won't even have to paint on that. So it was minus 22 when I got up today here. Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Nancy. I know. My husband's been sick like that too. He hasn't gone into the doctor. He's been fighting it off on his own. His is just upper respiratory. And he came home tonight and he said he was getting sick again. So I messaged the doctor. He went into the urgent care the other day and they said it was going to be 4 hours. And he said he wasn't going to sit there for 4 hours. So I messaged the family doctor tonight, and hopefully she'll get back to me and can squeeze him in, even if he has to see her physician's assistant. Because, I mean, this respiratory stuff is so bad this year. It's not going away. So I just think it's the germ that's going around, but hopefully with this freeze we had, maybe it's has froze some of it, because we have not had a good freeze yet this winter, except for this last couple weeks. And hopefully it'll kill this germ that everyone is getting. And the whole United States is cold. Have you guys seen that New Orleans, they're getting 10 inches of snow. They've never had that much snow. So that's odd. I'm just using a round brush to fill this in. Hopefully some of the shading will even some of this this out here. I'm trying to get it. Okay. I'm just making it bigger. But otherwise, everything else has been going okay. My husband's brother passed away on Saturday, so we'll be going to the services for that on Thursday. He's just going to have a church service. He was 71, so he was young, so I've had a rotten year so far this year. Yeah. Oh, Sandra. Hi, how are you? I sent you a message. On my last live last night, they had a giveaway for Happy Mail, and I submitted your name last night, and you won the Happy Mail. So it tells you everything in the message. If you want to check your messenger, I sent you a message. I'm out of... Yeah, this little one's hard to paint on with this groove in here. But let's see if I can get this head. The head kind of looks like there, it's more even now. We'll just leave that like that. And I'm gonna paint the scarf red. So I'm gonna get red paint because I'm trying to keep it, well, let's paint it maroon because I don't want it to look too Christmassy. I want it to look more Valentine-ish, you know. And winter, you could keep it up for winter too. Whoop. Oh, darn it. I gotta get that off. Today is not my day. Today is not going good for me. Let's use a flat brush anyways to do this. Never have those days where nothing's going right. I'm finally feeling better. I mean, this is the first time that I felt good for a couple days, for at least 2-3 days in a row. So the medicine she put me on is stronger, and it was a different kind of medicine. So it is helping the fluid in my ears. That is kind of going away right now, which is nice. Oh, and here's the picture I drew. I'm going to set that aside so it doesn't get wet. I just took a cutout I had of a penguin and traced it and drew the stuff in there. So I'm going to use this Sunset Gold, and I'm going to put his beak in there for right now. Make sure I don't get it on another color. Put that blue right over my gray. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't like this on here either. I'm just going to make it a simple nose. I was going to make it more of a mouth, but I'm just going to make it a triangle because of that line there. I'll shade it and stuff, but I'm just going to leave it like that. And then I'm going to do the eyes. I'm going to take the black paint and put some water in it. And he's going to just have squinty eyes. Okay, like that. And we'll get him some cheeks and stuff too, but I do want to dry this so I can fix some stuff up a little bit. Oh, thank you. That's nice, Sandra. I know. We've had two deaths in the family since the 30th of January or December, and it's been a rough year so far. But hopefully things will calm down a little bit and things will start getting back to normal, and we'll start feeling better about things that are going on and stuff. It's a lot. It's a lot to go through. So I was going to use this little brush and use some black paint on it. I'm going to try and clean up some of these spots where it went. Just trying to get it in there so it looks halfway decent. They canceled school in our district today because it was so cold. So the kids didn't have any school today in this area, and they canceled all after school activities. And but tomorrow now, it's supposed to be warm tomorrow, so I'm just trying to straighten it up a little bit because of the okay, I think that's good enough. And we'll give him some cheeks, and we're gonna do that in the maroon color because I still got a little bit of maroon on the white there. Whoops. I'm having a rough day, ain't I? Oh. Yeah, it's been a rough day. Okay, let's see if I can fix this. And I'll move on to the scarf and do the cheek in a little bit here. I put some white on there. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm going to keep this over here because I'm going to use that again. And I'm going to give it a little bit more paint on here because it's a little see-through in some spots. So I'm going to put an additional coat there. And I'm going to dry it. That's what I should have done before I tried the cheeks. Yes, I drew the snowman too. So I have him on another piece of paper somewhere. But the last time I was on, I did this. And then this time, the people that watched last time said they wanted a penguin. So I did the penguin today. And I did add these on today. I didn't get those on the last time. So, okay. Let's try the cheeks again. There was black on that brush. I want to get this brush cleaned out and I'll get a different brush to use. But I just want to get this cleaned out. I forgot to clean it out the last time I used it. I had to soak it in alcohol and it still has some dried paint in it. But okay, let's see. I have another brush I can use. And it's kind of a dark color, but if I get enough paint out of the brush, it'll be okay. Okay. Yeah, that crack is right in the middle of the face. I do not like that thing. But it is what it is, so we'll continue on. We're going to take some burnt orange and we're going to shade the beak. I haven't used burnt orange for a while. It was separated. Okay. Okay. It's kind of hard to shade on that crack too. Okay, let's just make the best of it. Okay. All right, we'll just leave it like that. I should have probably moved his face up, made him have a longer body, but I didn't. So we'll just go with what we got here. And I'm going to use soft black to shade the scarf because it's so dark. This is a long piece of wood here, so is everyone else getting snow also in their area? On the East Coast, I know the Southeast is getting lots of snow. Okay. Then we're going to take some darker blue and shade around the heart. Let's see if we can make this look a little better here. This little heart is very hard to paint on. Much harder than the bigger one. The bigger one wasn't that hard with the grooves. This one's been tough though. You have about a foot of snow and it was -6 this morning. Are you in Virginia, Sandra? What, buddy? And I'm gonna go around this guy here too. That's how we can straighten up some of that white that's showing. West Virginia. It's pretty out in West Virginia. I've been there a few times. So okay, I think that going around there helped cover up part of that white that was showing through on the in the cracks and stuff. That helped. So hopefully everything's gonna go good the rest of the week here. And okay, and then I'm gonna use some gray that I put that blue paint on half of it. No, Skippy, my cat's trying to get my paint and stuff. And I'm gonna shade around here, and that'll clean up some of the uneven painting too, where the grooves are. And I'm using zinc on there. That's what color it is. But that should help even it out a little bit. Okay. So he's looking a little better. Well, he's looking a little better. I still think I need to make this a little bit more pointed though. So I'm going to try and do that. There, that's a little better. And I think I'll give him some eyebrows too. And then I'm going to shade under his eyes. And I'm just touching it a little bit to, there we go. All right, so let's take a dry brush and some white, and we'll just kind of make this a little blustery back here. That'll help with some of that blue paint. Yeah, I was there in the fall one time, and we went there. You kind of border the mountains and stuff, don't you? I mean, it was so beautiful. The changing of the season, the trees and everything it was in full peak fall colors. It was just beautiful. So I want to get a different dry brush. That one is too big and it's softer and it's not working like I want it to. It just gives them a little bit more dimension. We'll put some snow. I'm not going to put snowflakes on here, but I'll put some snow on there. Some dots of snow. And we'll use, you know, one of these styluses. I have a bigger one here that I like using for snow. And I'm going to put some white right there. Okay, I think that is pretty good. So let's oh, I put a different table in here and it's not working as well as my last table, but so there's the two of them together, and I'm gonna dry this a little bit. I'll put you back down. I'm gonna dry it a little bit, but I was thinking on this one, this heart, maybe we could do purple do a purple on there, a real light purple. Let's see what this is. Purple petal. And then I could shade around it with a darker purple. Thought I had a dark purple out yesterday. You could shade around it with... Nah, I don't want that color. I thought I had a darker purple out. My goodness. We'll use this Poetic Plum. That's what I was looking for. And then I can make a bow and hang a tag off of there. And then I'll have to paint this too. Let's see how much time I got left. Okay, I have a few minutes left. So I don't want to get it in there. And I'm going to paint the bottom here. I don't know what I'm going to paint that, but I'm going to paint the bottom, and I think I'm just going to paint it. I don't think I'm going to decorate it, because whatever I decorate it with, I think will come up on the characters and kind of leave those, you know, covered up. Oh, Vicki, the wood cutout is from Dollar Tree, and they were in the plus section, and it was $3. And the hearts, you could move them a little bit. I glued them together because they were just like the backs of them where they came together. It was loose. It did not, they weren't glued together. So I glued them together. And you know, if you didn't like the front, you could paint on the smooth surface too. So that would be, I have another one. Maybe I'll try painting on the other side and see what that does. How easy that is. This groove on the little hearts, though, on the little hearts here, it takes up a lot of the design. You know, it like the penguin, its face was right and ran through the middle of a groove. It was hard to paint that. But I'm just going to make this a solid color. And you know what? I got this stencil I can use on it. That's pretty. I haven't used it for a while. Let me see if I can grab that out real quick. But that's not a bad color purple with these. It looks all right. And the wood is a little rough. Like you can see the grain, you have to put a couple coats on. But if you use chalk paint, it covers it up pretty good. But I think $3 for the surface, that is a great price for what it is. It came on a base too. You know, it has a base. And this is my own stuff I added on. I had some snowflakes and some little hearts, and I just glued those on. But let me see if I can find that stencil real quick. I'll look over here. I think I put it away in my, oh, I can't get it out. I can't get that stencil out. It's under some stuff. Okay, I'll let this dry. I'll set that over there and let this dry. I think I'm going to paint the, I think I'll paint this the same color as the heart. Well, thank you, Vicki. Yeah, last year I painted one, and I painted a Volkswagen in the middle, and then I did a napkin on each side of the little hearts. So I decoupage a napkin on there, and somebody bought that from me, so when I was at the Dollar Tree that last week, they had, you know how they had the stacked pumpkins there and the plus and the stacked snowman during the winter here in the plus section? They had stacked eggs for Easter out at the Dollar Tree by my house. So I still had two stacked pumpkins that I haven't done anything with yet. Otherwise, I probably would have bought the eggs, but I was going to make the eggs, or the pumpkins, I was going to paint those and make them snowmen. But they came out with snowmen, so I didn't do that. And I bought the stacked pumpkins that were the color of candy corn, so maybe I'll just use them on my deck or something for decoration in the fall, but we'll see. Okay. And let me get that in some water. I lost track of my hook underneath my desk. I have a hook that I hang my heat tool on because, okay, so this is Poetic Plum, and I had some of that on my palette. I'm going to shade around this. Yeah, I would have got that stencil out, but right now I have a bunch of, I got some glass, I have my stencils in a filing cabinet with one of those plastic filing cabinets in vanilla file folders, and I'm taking a class right now, and I'm in the middle of painting the thing, and I stacked all the stuff on there, and I have some sponges that were drying and stuff on there, so okay. I had some sponges drying on there, so I had to, I don't want to take it off there. It's too much to move. It's a little desk over there. It's a little shelf right now. I used to have a table next to me where I sat in an L shape, and before Christmas, I switched out the table I'm painting on, and I put a bigger table in here, a longer one, a 6-foot instead of a 4-foot, and I took the L shape out, and I'm missing that table I used to have over there. But I have a Norditrack in here that's folded up in the corner, and that takes about 5 feet of space. So I didn't want to put anything in front of it. I had stuff in front of it before because my grandson said he'd come over and help my husband move that Norditrack out into the other room so I can start using it, and then I'll have some more room in my painting room here. So I didn't want to put it, it took me 2 weeks to clean this room up. I did not want to put anything else in front of it so I'd have to clean it up and put it away again. Okay, we're gonna let that dry. Oh, I got a minute left. I gotta get off. Let me come up here. Okay. All right. Well, I thank you everyone for joining in today and watching. I'll get this finished and I'll post a picture. I'm going to make a bow and hang this on, and I think I'll write love on here. So it'll kind of be Valentine's. Maybe I'll put a character on there. I don't know. I'll see how blank it looks after I set the bow on there. But thank you for joining me. Please stay tuned for the next crafter. Everyone stay warm. Take care. Clean Tepper from a couple of Tra-La-Las. Bye-bye now.